Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosey, or RoseyPlans on the interwebs as I go by in the planner community. If you are new, then welcome to my channel. I hope that you'll think about subscribing, and everyone that's watching, I hope you think about helping me out by giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps like the YouTube algorithm. So this week I am using this Glam Planner kit. It is Frozen inspired themed. Don't know the name of it because, you know, per usual, I'm a professional at this job. I don't know what's taking me so long here. I swear I previewed this footage so that there wouldn't be any weird, awkward pauses, but apparently I failed because, like I said, I'm very professional at this job. So this is one of Glam Planner's like princess kits. It is, I think, the first one she did. And it is one of those kits that Elf, the owner of Glam Planner, did have the foil for the kit. So the foil on the bottom washies from the kit, and then I pre-placed all the foil on the boxes because the foil is specific to each box. So like the, excuse me, so like the foil goes around certain items, and it's just, I love when she does kits like these, so I was really excited to use this one. Even if this one was a bit notorious, if you were around when it came out, I'm sure you remember. If not, I'm not going to get into it because no one needs to rehash old drama, but I spent my money on this kit, so I wanted to use it anyways. So I also pulled in some overlays from Tilly Journals. The snowflake header overlays are from them, and so are two of the full box overlays, so I will point those out when they come up. And I don't know what it is about Tilly Journals paper. I was really nervous to use it at first because it's matte that she foils her overlays on, but something about the way it comes out, it just creates such a cool effect, and I actually really like the feeling of it, which, if you know me, I'm a glossy girl, so me saying this is like shocking. And I think the only other foil that I pulled in from other places, the underlays, like the bougie style boxes, are from Sticky Essentials, and then I did pull in a Crest Press tape at the top. I think that's it for foil. So right now I just knew I wanted to use the double box with this kit with the big castle that was all foiled, so I knew I was going to need more room on the sidebar this week, so I'm making 2-day extenders to put the bed scene in from the kit, to hide behind like the opening doors, and just so that I can have, again, the extra space to fit that big double box and the bed scene. I wanted to use almost all of the boxes from this kit. You guys are gonna be, if you guys know me, you're gonna be shocked that I ended up using one of the boxes just strictly because I hate hand boxes, and that's how RoseyPlans and I became friends, was because of our mutual hate for hand boxes. But I ended up using it just because of like the number of boxes available. It was between that one and using a box that was the same as the big double box, which I didn't want to do, so there we go. I used a hand box. It's not my favorite, it's really not, but you know, I'll get over it. So I think overall the spread turned out good, and if you don't hate hands like I do, I think you'll like it probably a little more than I do. But it just worked. The hand had one of those overlays for it that Elle made like custom to go around the hand and the nails, and it just looked so shiny and sparkly that I just had to. So here you can see I'm putting the overlay tapes down from Sticky Essentials. I was originally going to use this like Murdoch Talks underlay boxes that were like blue. They were from a $2 Tuesday. They were like a blue and tie-dye color, and I ended up chickening out because I just thought that the silver popped so much that I didn't want to add the blue foil into it and have like the boxes not pop as much against it when I laid it down. So I don't know what I'm going to use those underlays for now. I don't have another kit that I think matches them, but I have them, so one day those will get used, hopefully. I just hate it when that happens, because, like, I bought them for the intention of using them with this kit, and then didn't. Let me know if you guys have ever done that with something, and if you ended up finding a place for it somewhere else in your planner. I'm really curious. So that box that I put on Thursday, the Elsa box, that overlay on that one is from Tilly Journals. So far, all the other overlays on the full boxes are from the overlay sheet that Elle made specifically to go with this kit. But that was one that she didn't make a custom overlay for, so I just got these snowflake overlays from Tilly Journals and put one on that box. And I actually think I was worried that it would be obvious that I had used a different overlay, full box overlay from a different shop, and, like, I thought it'd be obvious that, like, the snowflakes don't go around the box like the rest of them, but I actually think it ended up working out really well, and I really like the way it looks, and I think it blends in fairly well, to be honest. So I'm just whiting out the very top of the row of headers because they do show if I start from the bottom. Not that big of a deal. And then I just whited out the top of the January because I was going to cover most of it. So there's that hand box. It's there. It is... I don't know. I like it better with the overlay, and I think that the nails are cute because it matches one of the patterned washies in the kit, so it's not my least favorite hand box in the world, but I still just don't... I just don't get, like, the showing the nails of the hand boxes in kits. I mean, I guess if you're a big nail, but it's... I don't know. I'm just word vomiting at this point, but... I want to know, what is your opinion on hand boxes? Do you like hand boxes? Do you not like hand boxes? Are you indifferent about hand boxes? Will you let me know down below, because I'm obviously very opinionated about hand boxes. Also, if you'd like to take a shot every time I say hand boxes, you'd probably be pretty intoxicated right now. That is, if you are of the legal drinking age. So here I am just placing down this double box, and it started to go crooked, and as I've said before, this paper is not forgiving as the paper in my old planner, so it is a little bit terrifying to pull stuff up on, but I managed to make it work. I managed to, get it. And then I end up pulling up these two headers just a bit, and on the overlay sheet from the bottom washi from the Glam Planner kit, there's this, like, little bit of foiled extra from, like, the shorter side of the washi pattern, and I end up sticking, oh, I thought I did that next. Just kidding. Apparently I did date numbers next, because I was I tried to be more professional this week and get them out ahead of time. Because if I'm not forgetting one of my own scripts that I made, I'm forgetting the date numbers, and I will just do them off camera. Plus, I just think they're really tedious to lay down. But apparently I decided to show you this week, so you're welcome. I'm just kidding. I'm in a mood this morning. I actually have therapy. I'm trying to get this voiceover done so that I can start uploading the plan with me while I'm at therapy. So hopefully that happens. I'm cutting it close, but we'll see. So as you can see, I'm just seeing if I thought that would work. I think I'm doing what I started to talk about before I mentioned the date covers and the date numbers, is putting a little bit of foil on those, two parts of the weekend banner. So that's just from the excess bottom washi overlay little strip, and I ended up cutting it in half, and it worked out perfectly for that space. I know it's a little bit of a different foil than the rest of it, but I think it ended up working, especially because that was the area that I put the weekend banner over. So I think that the different foiling works because it's just in that one spot. So here I'm trying to get my month stickers, I think. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because, again, when you're in a new planner, it's just figuring it out and getting used to it. It's a bit of a learning curve. So It's what I'm doing here, and I realize some of these lines are going to show just with how I had the boxes placed, so you'll see me white out a couple of them as I go. I apologize. I don't know, this time of year in California we get something called Santa Ana winds, and they are these dry desert winds, and they come and they blow coastal and they make everything dry and windy and sometimes really hot. They're like what aid in the bad fires in Southern California. But something about what's in the air this time of year, I just have a really hard time with like my throat and allergies, and it's just really kicking in because the Santa Ana winds, it's Wednesday, and we're supposed to have like, it's supposed to peak this I think Friday, so it's the start of it. So I do apologize, but there's a little lesson for you. Also, if you hear that banging, Olivia is playing in the window. So speaking of Olivia, if you follow me on Instagram, which is just RoseyPlans, you would know that she was in the vet hospital this week. I'm going to talk about excuse me, you guys. I'm going to talk about this now because I feel like I'm not going to have time because it happened on the weekend. But I woke up Saturday morning to 2 different spots of, I want to say throw up on the floor, but they were like, it was like blood. One of them was kind of half blood, half hairball, and the other one was just like straight up. But her personality was fine. So I was just gonna wait it out and see what happened. And then within an hour of me being up, there was a third one. So I ended up taking her to the emergency vet. And, you know, with COVID regulations, I dropped her off. They told me to go home and that they'd call me. So they called me and they basically, and I did take pictures of it to send the vet. So they called me and basically said that nothing simple is causing this, that it is going to be something really serious. They don't know if it's cancer, an obstruction, organ failure. You know, she ate something she shouldn't have, but regardless, it is a very serious case. And as a pet parent, that's like the panic mode, right? Instantly. So that, I ended up panicking, and my mom came over because she knew I was panicking, which is so sweet of her. We ended up picking Olivia up later that day. They ended up doing blood, taking an x-ray, and doing some sort of blood coagulation test. And everything came back pretty much normal. The only thing that was unnormal was like the blood coagulation test was supposed to max take 21, and hers took 21 like 0.5 or something, so it was nothing like crazy off the charts. So we brought her home, we gave her medicine like she was supposed to have, and then I quit giving her the medicine on Monday, and she threw up once on Monday, but it was bile. And then yesterday she ended up throwing up 3 times, and one of them was a hairball. So no blood since Saturday, but that's just kind of an update on Olivia because I know I had gotten questions, and it's just really hard to update everybody individually when I get questions on Instagram because it's long, and I figured I would update you guys in this video. So my little kitty is hanging in there. I think she's improving. The coloring of her nose and gums is back to being pink, so that's always a really good sign. But yeah, so on the bottom of my sidebar there, where that little extender is, on the inside of that is the other box that I thought about putting where the hands are, but again, it's the double box, so I didn't need it showing twice, you know, just to fixate on the hand box some more, so you know there's some more drinks for you if you're counting. So here I'm just putting down this Caress Press overlay across the top to add some sparkle. Look, I know some people like to add like the mini deco bits at the top to add some foil sparkle, but I am lazy, okay? That takes a lot of time, and little stickers are so tedious to pick up and lay down that, I just find it easier just to use an overlay tape and call it good. So, lazy girl hack. Here I'm peeling up this flag because I thought it was too plain with no foil, and I layered a full box underlay tape over the flag, and then I'm cutting around it. I thought I did this on camera, but apparently I'm just out of frame. Yay me. But I'm just cutting around the flag so that the flag is now foiled. Basically, is all I did. And I had to re-white out some of it because it pulled it up, but now it is foily, unless it doesn't stick out like a sore non-foiled thumb up in the top corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and do I think I do the deco next. I know I did the deco before I did the base, which is very abnormal for me, but I just felt that this deco was plain enough, because sometimes I like to wait and see how busy the base is before I decide if I want to do deco and how much, but I felt like the deco in this kit was minimalistic enough to put at the top. Here I'm just putting in my sidebar my habit trackers. These are custom scripts from Bookish Planning. The first one is for water and the second one is for calories. And then I realized I didn't put my step header down at the bottom, so I put that in there. Keeping it pretty simple. I thought about changing it up this new year when I put my sidebar, but I'm just getting more into fitness and like getting my summer body back, if you will, right now. So I feel like having that is kind of functional for me at the moment. Again, whereas it wasn't functional for me for most of last year, if we're being honest. But it's kind of fun to see it picking back up again, and I have that through all of my planners, so part of me is like, why change it now? Because you can see, like, you were in love with it, you fell out of love with fitness, and now you're, like, getting it back. So it's kind of cool to watch. I don't know. But I ended up putting the ice skates on the ice skate deco on the step tracker in the sidebar, because I felt like feet steps. It worked. I like how Elle includes these like little colorful dots in her deco. I feel like they help take up those awkward spaces and add some color. They're one of my favorite things about her deco that she does. And yeah, love it. Olivia just got up on the table, so I'm sure you guys probably heard her little bell jingle and go off. She's just coming to say hi to you guys and to thank you all for the well wishes and prayers and all that for her. Hi, Liv. I was seeing if she'd meow back, because sometimes if I say her name, she meows at me. Here I'm just showing you, I was thinking about doing how I wanted to do the weekend banner. I just used the 2 glitter headers that were not over there, like the colored glitter headers that were not represented in that corner, and then just putting the weekend banner over it. And that completes my base of the spread. I wish you'd go back to the flag weekend banners over the scripts, and I will say that every time I use a Glam Planner kit, because I'm a flag weekend banner girl for life. Okay, so moving on to the day by day. Monday, I honestly did not have a lot to put in. The first thing I put in, using a rounded half box and this really old Glam Planner tennis shoe sticker that was from her original advent when her shop started like years and years ago. I actually had to run a glue runner over the back of it because I had stuck it down wrong onto something like years ago, and it was like not sticky anymore, but the colors were perfect. So I marked that I reorganized my gym. If I don't mention where a script is from, I made it myself, so this is one of those. And then I pulled in a Planner Pixie Co. arrow from a freebie. I reorganized my gym because I am getting a Peloton in like a month, and it was one of those things that needed to happen, and I was in the mood, so it happened that day. Then below that, using a Glam Planner Bippity sticker. Washing dishes, I marked that I snaked the bathroom sink because it was clogged. Real, like, home improvement day, I guess. Below that, using a Once More with Love munchkin in a snow globe, I marked that we took down Christmas, which basically just meant taking down my Christmas lights outside. My family leaves our Christmas lights on like the weekend after New Year's typically, depending on how late New Year's falls in the week. So this year I left them on through the weekend and just took them down then. Then using a Stick with the Plan Co. Girl, I marked Hello Fresh. Then below that, using a Miss Jess Plans Netflix TV and a custom Kinsey's creation script, I marked watching New Girls, and I actually finished the Netflix TV sheet, and I'm out of my Netflix TVs, so I'm in a bit of a crisis right now, just saying. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked using this Pumpkin Paper Co. Girl holding an iPhone, like FaceTiming, I marked that I got a new iPhone that morning. I don't know why I felt the need to mark this. I've never marked getting a new phone before, but here we are. Then using a Mixie Cat Stuff sticker, I marked that my mom went home after coming to stay because of Olivia. She was originally going to go home Monday, but then one thing led to another, and she just stayed one more night. Then I marked being Snapchat official with Ryan using this Once More with Love ghost. He's just someone I'm talking to right now. I'm gonna keep the dating life semi-private, but there's that. It was kind of like a little inside joke. Then using this Glam Planner teenie, and I use the teenies all week, whereas usually I would alternate the girls, but I mainly used Teeny because she looked the most like Elsa. The only reason I used Bippity on Monday was because Teeny's water was pink and Bippity's was blue, and the spread is very blue and I didn't want pink. So marking Supernatural all week, I used these Glam Planner Teeny girls that were from like a winter Disney subscription sheet and a custom Plan a Hannah Supernatural script. I know that Disney isn't related to Supernatural, but I just thought these girls matched the spread so much, and I wanted an excuse to use them. Below that, using a Miss Jess Plans Disney Plus TV and a Magical Stickers Co. Dumbo script, I marked watching Dumbo. It was next in my watching all the animated Disney movies. Then using a Miss Jess Plans popcorn. I didn't realize I used so much Miss Jess Plans this week, but I'm here for it. I marked having popcorn and LaCroix, and that is a custom script from Sophie Rose Paper that List Plans got me one year for our Advent. Then below that, I marked FaceTiming Tyler with a Whimsical Cat Studio sticker. Moving on to Wednesday the 6th, the first thing I marked was filming using this Fox and Pip sticker with these like legs and the coffee and the planner. I just thought that the colors worked really well, and I thought it would pull in more of that like bougie look. The film script is from Kinsey's Creations. Then below that, using a little munchkin watching ATV, I marked a Plan With Me binge, and that script is also from Kinsey. Below that, I used a Glam Planner Teeny and Bop reading, and I marked reading Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I started reading it that day for class. I have to have it read by Friday the 15th, and I haven't picked it up since reading this day, and I had only read 2 chapters, so we gotta get going on that. So then I marked having popcorn using this rounded half box that I cut, and another Miss Jess Plans popcorn bowl script. Popcorn bowl doodle. I didn't have LaCroix this night. Then I think I was out. So then using another Miss Jess Plans Disney Plus TV and a Magical Stickers Co. Bambi script, I marked watching Bambi. I failed to hit my 3 movies this week. I have a feeling I'm not gonna finish this video challenge in this year, so I might just make it a life challenge in general to not put too much pressure on myself because I'm already stressed enough. Then the last thing I marked that day with the Glam Planner Teeny and Bop and a Plan a Hannah Supernatural script was watching Supernatural. That's also the first thing I marked on Thursday, so I'm just not gonna say what I just said again. I do really like, at first I didn't know how much I liked the font I chose Supernatural in from Plannahannah, but the more I use it, the more I have grown to like it. Below that, using a Stick with the Plan Co. girl on the computer, I marked editing with another Kinsey script, and it actually said edit above the computer, but I cut it off because I didn't need it there twice. Then below that, using a fox and cactus sticker and a custom Kinsey's Creations burrito script, I marked that I got a burrito because I am a bean and cheese burrito addict. It is a problem. It is one of the foods right now that I just cannot stop eating, and yeah, I've been marking it a lot. Judge me. So below that, using a flag from the kit and a fox and Pip girl laying on a pillow, I marked that I took a nap. And I apologize if I'm out of frame. I'm still getting used to filming more zoomed in than I used to, so we're working on it. Below that, using a Ilza planned it, or her shop name is Jody Doodles, although her shop's no longer open, but I used one of her Blaze pizza scripts that I cut to make fit the space better with a Stick with the Plan Co. girl. Ilza's shop is no longer open, but if you really would like some scripts from her, she said that you can message her on Instagram and she will work something out with you. Below that, using a Whimsical Cat Studio sticker, I marked that I had a FaceTime date with Ryan. Moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked using this appointment label and a Glam Planner Teeny and Bob holding a moving box sticker is that my ex's boxes were out of my house. His brother and his brother's girlfriends came and girlfriends, not plural, he has one girlfriend, came and picked up his stuff out of my house that was remaining here Friday, and it was really good to get it all out. I am not gonna lie, I do still have one box of his stuff. I told him I'd be keeping a box of his stuff until he came and manned up and saw me in person, so I'm holding some of his most valued possessions hostage. With his approval, I'd like to say. He agreed to this. Anyways, then with a Stick with the Plan Co. girl, I marked uploading. That script is from Kinsey. This was my Cinderella, so this is Love Glam Planner spread, the first spread in my 2021 planner, I think. Then below that, with another flag from the kit and another fox and Pip girl hugging a pillow, I marked taking another nap. Then below that, with a Stick with the Plan Co. girl eating pizza that I cut, I marked having pizza with another Kinsey script. I'm pretty sure it was just the leftover Blaze pizza, but I wasn't 100% sure because apparently my memory is garbage now. So I just marked it that way. It's fine. Below that, using another squared off box that I think I cut, but I can't tell, so, yeah, I did cut it. I marked watching more Supernatural. I haven't watched Supernatural since this day, though, so, the spree has gone down, mainly because Mom was here. And then I started school. So, anyways, below that, using a foiled TV, I marked that it was Alex Trebek's last Jeopardy show. I wouldn't say I'm I don't watch every Jeopardy episode, but I would say I'm a decent fan. Especially when I'm at my parents' house, we always loved watching Jeopardy, so that was a big deal. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't mark the incident that happened in the Capitol, it's because I've decided politics and planning are not going to mix for me, for the most part. I will mark, the election and stuff like that, but, the anxiety-ridden stuff in me, we're done. So the last thing I marked on Friday with a Miss Jess Plans phone sticker was that I FaceTimed Ansley, who is the Jittery Planner on Instagram, and Plansley here on YouTube. We had a wonderful time. It was amazing. I feel like Ansley and I get each other on a certain level. We're very similar in some ways that I'm not with other people. So If you guys don't follow her, you should, because she is amazing. So moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked is that I was in my feelings. I woke up this morning in tears about my future and just not feeling good, just everything, and I was a crying mess. And then I got out of bed, and that's when I discovered Olivia's blood throw up. So the next thing I marked using a Glam Planner vet sticker is that Olivia threw up blood. And then with another Mixie Cat Stuff sticker, I marked Mom came. I think I got it wrong. I think Mom left Tuesday after staying here a couple days just for fun over the weekend, and then she came back this day. It's really confusing because she's come and gone a few times recently, and now I'm getting confused as to which one's which, but you know. Then below that, using a Sugar Box Stickers McFlurry sticker and a Sticky Essential script, I marked that Mom and I got McDonald's. We were going to make HelloFresh, but we were just so drained from everything. Then using a Glam Planner Teeny with a foam finger, I marked football, and that script is from Kinsey's Creations. I didn't use my usual Beneva Creations football doodles because I felt like they clashed with the spread, whereas the Glam Planner one didn't. Then below that, using a Wonton in a Million sticker. I don't know if this is a steamy or what a wonton. I can't tell them apart. I'm sorry. It's technically an Animal Crossing sticker, but I marked playing Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune on the Switch with my mom. The colors just worked better. And then below that, using a Sticky Committee $2 Tuesday cat sticker, I marked Cuddles with Olivia, and that is a script that List Plans got me. I think it's also from Sophie Rose Paper. Moving on to Sunday. The first thing I marked Sunday was filming, and I filmed the base of this spread, and I marked it the same way that I did on Wednesday, using a Fox and Pip leg planner coffee doodle and a film script from Kinsey. Totally lost my train of thought. I apologize. Then below that, using a Paper Bow Prince, who she's no longer a shop, so I do apologize, but her Instagram account, if you want to follow her because she's amazing, is Paper Bow Plans. I used a little iPad sticker from her and marked Prep iPad for semester. That just basically meant I use Notability to take my notes for school and to organize my classes, so to me that just meant get all my syllabi and put it into the app, and just little things like that. If they already had PowerPoints up for week 1, anything like that, just kind of get it set up for the semester. Below that, I marked doing laundry with a bed from the kit. Again, I wish Elle would come out with just multicolor sheets of these. I'm obsessed with them, and that laundry script is from Sticky Essentials. Below that, I marked football using a custom Kinsey sticker and a Glam Planner Girl. When you open it up to the inside, I use a little thing and a Stick with the Plan Co. girl to mark cooking HelloFresh this night. I want to say we had Greek goddess bowls of some kind, I think, or we made the tortellini this night. Oh my god, the tortellini recipe was so good. I can send it to you guys if any of you want it. I save all my HelloFresh recipes because they are bomb, and I have a link if you want to save money or whatever. I'm a big HelloFresh supporter. It's the only way I will cook, being that I cook for one. I hate it, so anyways, big fan of HelloFresh. But we made a HelloFresh meal that night. Then below, using another Wonton in a Million sticker, I marked playing Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune again with Mom. I think this was the night that we killed it. We played as a team, and we got almost $400,000, if only it were real. Then below that, using another Wonton in a Million Wisp Animal Crossing sticker, I marked playing Animal Crossing, and that script is from Kinsey. So that finishes off my week. Then moving into the sidebar, the first thing I'm marking is my workouts. I am still doing Lift 4. This would have been week 3 that I had completed of the actual program. Week 4 of me consistently working out. Really getting back into it. My back injury started to rear its ugly head again this day, so I have lightened up on the weights and I have been really checking my form. I really need to go to the chiropractor. I can tell by the way I'm standing and my body is positioned that something on that side is also out of place and just not right because my shoulder is forward more than it should be. Here I'm just putting in my steps for the week, which this week I did use a different font than the previous week. If you guys are just wondering, I decided to switch it up. I don't know why. So then I'm marking which days I hit my water goal and which days I hit my calorie goal. It could have been better this week. It could have been worse. Here I accidentally had dropped an X and it like fell behind that shoe and I didn't know where it went and I found it and I fixed it. I feel like I'm not like religiously counting calories. Like I'm just like rough estimating it, by the way. I'm not using my Fitness Pal or anything right now because I tend to get too obsessive with that, so I'm trying to just not. So that pretty much completes this week in my planner completes this plan with me. What am I saying? So I just put my inserts in and I'm trying to give you a wiggle, but I will give you a close up because I just feel like it deserves that much because the spread is so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this plan with me, and I hope you guys will think about subscribing if you aren't already. Please feel free to leave me comments down below. They really do make my day, even if I don't have time to respond to them right away or it takes me a little bit. There's that other box. And that overlay on that box is also from Tilly Journals. But back to what I was saying about comments is that even if I don't respond right away, I do see them the day of and they always make my day. So feel free to chat with me and I will see you guys in my next plan with me, which will be my back to school week. Oh God, yikes. I don't even know what I'm doing with that spread. So it'll be fun to see how it turns out. I'll talk to you later, friends. Bye.